Hello, my name is Methas, and this is my Do Something and Report It project. I'm doing it on an energy tour of the University of Minnesota. I apologize because due to my dense schedule, I wasn't able to organize anything more creative or fun, so I apologize again. Digressing, I took the virtual sustainability tour for the U of M to gain valuable insight as to how our campus operates with the environment and sustainability in mind. Now, introducing our campus, it's the 6th largest campus student body in the country with over 60,000 students and over 370 fields of study organized into 19 colleges and schools, and is our state's primary research university, making it very large and very important to our state. A little bit of history. It was founded back in 1851, 3 years before Minnesota was even a state. It closed before the Civil War, or during the Civil War, and reopened in 1867 with the help of John Pillsbury, who now has a hall named after him. Later, the university introduced sibling branches, Duluth, Morris, Crookston, and Rochester. The years that they were opened are corresponding with their names on the PowerPoint there. A little bit about sustainability. The university strives to be a leader and model for sustainability, and it utilizes a lot of programs and a lot of functions to reduce these impacts to the environment. Research is innovative in breaking fields in sustainable energy. Lots of projects going on each year with a lot of researchers working on it, and they thrive to meet the goals to progress and improve every year in terms of environmental sustainability. Now we're going to look at a couple of these functions and programs as to how the university actually sustains itself. The first thing we're going to look at is green construction, which is in regards to the LEED awards. Now, LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, and it's a nationally accepted organization for designing, operating, and constructing high-performance green buildings. And a couple of things go into the ratings, like materials used for building the structure, appliances being energy efficient, or whether or not it uses sustainable energy. And 10 of our buildings on campus have these awards, including TCF Stadium and Teaching Science and Student Services Building, which has a gold. And what I think is really interesting is that future buildings under policy now must meet at least a silver LEED certification standard, which I think is awesome because it sets the standard very high for future sustainability as the university grows. Another thing is that we have converted to E20 fuel back in 2006 when the university decided to change out some of the fuel they were using for their machines to 20% ethanol, 80% unleaded fuel. This reduced pumping of fuel from 20,000 down to 8,000 gallons annually. And we also began using biodiesel, which is made up of soybeans and wasted cooking grease, which is a great way to recycle. Next, we have the Institute on Renewable Energy and the Environment, which is part of the Institute on Environment, a more encompassing institute made up of scholars which have goals to progress in the realm of sustainability for the campus and has been around since 2003. These people lead researchers who focus on bioenergy and biofuels, those sort of things. The next thing is a UPass, which I use, and was established in the year 2000, and is a way to utilize the local public transportation. A lot of students use UPass and have purchased it, and has increased riders of the transit by 147%, reducing 50,000 vehicle miles and saving more than 2,000 gallons of gas daily. This has led to an elimination of 220 tons of carbon monoxide and 4,500 tons of carbon dioxide emissions annually, which is great. So, in conclusion, you could say that the University of Minnesota is very serious about its progress towards energy sustainability, despite it being an ever-growing, ever-expanding university. It's still implementing so many functions and so many programs in order to sustain itself. I've only talked about just a small fraction of them today, and they'll continue to develop more and utilize these functions as the university continues to grow. Now, for my picture, I didn't know what to do in terms of me actually doing, the sustainability tour, so I took a picture of myself being cheeky, holding my UPass on the sustainability website. Sorry, it's kind of boring. So these would be my references that I used for my presentation. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.